Will 10 minutes a day for 100 days grow my skills from beginner to master? Let's see.
Nice. Kid. South. Beat.
Good job, boys. Good job. We are back again with some Stake.us. We are playing Crash once again. Oops. We're going to go Stake Originals and Crash. We are rolling with 100,000, and we are going to be doing manual this whole time. So we're going to go 50,000, and we're going to 1.15 this time. Yeah. We're going to go 1.15 this next round. Actually, we're going to go 1.25 this next round.
That's worth it.
Yeah, buddy. It's not time for me to press it yet. I'm going to play once we get close to the next round. Because I don't want to lock myself in after seeing what this number is. Because I want to know what this number is to know how high I should be betting. If this number is really, really high, then there's a chance that the next number is going to be pretty low. And this number is already going up to 7, almost.
That's worth it.
Wow, a high number. Yeah, 7.55. So we're actually going to go back down to 1.15. And we're going to play here.
Worth it.
No, it doesn't need to be pressed. Yeah, because we're just... Hey, there we go, 1.15. So we just made it easy, 750, 7,500 gold coins, which is great. Yeah, we're gonna go up 1.25 on this next one, just because that number was a little bit lower. And we'll just see what happens. I feel like 1.25 is gonna. Yep, look at that. Look at that. As soon as I decide to get risky, this is what happens. Because it's such a high number that we're investing, it just makes me so nervous. That's why I don't necessarily like this strategy. Just because it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel as safe as the other strategies. The other strategies that I've been playing are based on how many times can you lose? What happened? They're based on how many times can you lose before you win. This strategy is based on how many times can you win before you lose. And I just don't necessarily like that. Now I'm okay with the way this goes. I'm actually gonna go 1.1. Oh, not in it. The reason that I want to play this so low and so not risky is sorry, my boys are causing a fuss, but yeah, the reason I want to play this so low and so not risky is just because it's such a high number that we're investing. We're going to be testing this out for a few days while we stack up our stake cash bag. We aren't even in on this round. Are you serious? This thing is glitching out. I don't know what is going on with it. Man, though, I wish we were in on it because that's 2 rounds that we weren't in on that just started messing up. So. So let's actually jump in. We're gonna go 1.15 on this one, just because that was a little bit of a higher number, and it just makes me so nervous. I just would rather play low and almost guarantee the wins than be playing higher. Because I mean, there's technically no pattern to the way this thing goes. Technically. It is supposed to technically be completely random. But when you really watch it and you really look at it, I'm actually going to stick at 1.15. Change my mind. Just because this is really climbing. But when you really look at it, you look at it here, it is completely random. Like, these numbers have zero correlation to each other. But there's been one time it's been less than 1.15, and so I'm going to just stick at 1.15. For a minute. I would like to increase that number just so I know we're making better money, but when the number is so high right before it, it just makes me nervous to know that it could be lower. And I actually think I'm gonna go with 2.0 this time. This next game, I'm really hoping that we get there. But actually, when you look at it, 3 times it's higher than 2, then it's lower, then it's higher, then it's lower, then it's higher than 2 a couple of times. So maybe we'll just go 1.25 this time, this next game, because this number is really climbing. It's really climbing. It just makes me know that the next number is actually going to be low. Sometimes it's really high back to back. Like above 10 twice in a row so far is a pretty crazy number. Just that it's actually getting to that point. Yeah, we're gonna go 1.25. We're gonna go 1.25. We're just gonna see what happens. If I feel like I need to cash out earlier, I will. But I feel like we can get to 1.25. I just have a feeling that we're gonna get there. Okay, great, and we do. And watch, it's gonna go above 2.0, and I should have just stuck with 2.0. But this is one of the reasons that this strategy. Look at that, above 2.0. This is the reason that this strategy just is so much harder for me to play. Is it's a very high bet amount with a very low, what do you call it? Very low cash out amount. And so literally we've been playing for 7 minutes almost, and we are literally breaking even. We are at 0. We are literally breaking even. Which, if we were to keep it to one of these 10.0 points, it'd be great. Since all these numbers are high, we're just going to go with cash out at 2. I don't think it's going to get to 2, if I'm being honest. But because all these last numbers are trending higher, we might as well just give it a shot and see where it gets to. If it gets to 2, then that'll be great, and we'll throw that 50 in the bank. And it does, so we're just going to do exactly what I said. We're going to throw this 50 in the vault. So that we're playing even, and we are up by 50. But it cost us 400,000 gold coins to get to this 50K. And we have only lost once, according to this chart. We've lost once, but we're up 50K, which I don't really like that. It's taking us so long. Or we're gonna just wait on this next one. It's just gonna be low, I have a feeling. There, yeah. So we're gonna go 1.15 now. We're actually gonna go 1.25 now. It's probably gonna be low, but I think we might at least hit that 1.25 point. And there we go. Okay, that's great. And we're just gonna throw this winnings in the vault straight away. Now we're gonna go 12,500. We're just gonna throw it straight in the bank right away, so that we are at least trying to stack that up a little bit. And we are still just playing with the 50,000, or sorry, the 100,000. We're gonna go 1.15 this time on this next one, because I just have a feeling it's gonna be low. And this is the other thing that's just so hard about the strategy, is it's all based on feeling. It's literally all based on my gut feeling of what I feel like is gonna happen. There's actually no rhythm, there's no rhyme to this reason. It's literally just a feeling in general. It's nothing more than that, which is, it's just hard to play that way. In my opinion, it's hard to play that way. And let's just throw this 15 in the vault. Did we make it in on time? We did. Nice. Which, this is a great strategy if we are just playing high bet amount, low cash out amount. That's great. Because we're getting at least something. Like every time we're making basically 7,500, which is great. But it's just so nerve-wracking to know that we have to win. What is that? We have to win almost. We have to win 8 times in a row just to make our money back. And that to me just doesn't feel like a very it doesn't make a very sensible game strategy to me. But that is just me personally. But there's another 15,000 in the vault, and we are up by 9250, which is great. And I'm actually going to drop this to 1.1. 1.1 means we have to win 10 times in a row to have doubled our money, which that's great. But it's just such a high number to be playing with, I feel like. And this one probably is just going to be a straight up kamikaze. It's just going to crash and burn right away. That's just the way it feels. Who knows what's going to really happen? At least we made it to 1.1. I'm not too mad about that. But we're going to be done for today. I would love if we could make it to 5,000 stored to the vault. I'd love if we could make it to 100K, so we just kind of doubled. So maybe we'll go 25,000, and we'll go 1.15. Just to try to get that little bit extra that we need, just a little bit more to make it to, there we go. So 3,750 in the vault, or is that enough? Yeah, so we made it to our 100,000. So we did technically double today, which is fantastic. I love the fact that happened. 3,750 stored to the vault. So now we're back to zero. Yeah, so this is great. This is great the way this is going. But like I said, it just takes so much more focus, so much more intention with the strategy. I prefer the strategies where I can just set it and forget it in a way where we'll just see what happens over time. But overall, we made 101,250 gold coins, but it cost us 725,000 gold coins to make this 100,000, which is just, to me, is just so risky to do that. I'd rather have used 50,000 gold coins to make 100,000, which I did, but I had to play 15 games. So it's just another strategy. I'm going to be trying it out for a little while and just see how it goes. And I'm going to try it out during different times of day. And just kind of see what happens. But it's just one of those strategies that I'm gonna try for the 10 days and kind of use it to compare over the course of this 100 days. So I'll essentially be trying 10 different strategies and seeing how they all work. I don't even know if there is 10 different strategies for this, but we're just gonna roll with it. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment, share. Peace.